At a rally in August, obviously before he was reelected to a second term, Donald Trump told a crowd, quote, "We will build American, buy American, and hire American." He said those words to the crowd with a completely straight face, even though he knew that this year alone, his own companies had hired more foreign workers than at any other point in history. In fact, according to statistics from the Department of Labor, Donald Trump's businesses combined filed for 209 H-2B visas, meaning they sought at least to bring in 209 foreign workers to work at Mar-a-Lago, work at Doral, work at Bedminster, and any of other Donald Trump's other properties. So, when Donald Trump had the opportunity to hire 209 American workers, he chose to go the cheap route. He chose to hire people who were here on a program where if they lost their job, because they complained about working conditions or anything like that, they'd be shipped back to their country and wouldn't be able to file any kind of, workplace lawsuit if they get injured on the job or something. So Trump could have hired 209 American workers, but made the decision not to do it because it's cheaper and easier to bring in foreign labor. The same man who campaigned on closing that southern border, shipping back 20 to 25 million people, is out there talking out of both sides of his mouth. On the one side saying, we're not letting these people in. On the other side saying, hey, you got to give me more people from across the border because I need more cooks and housekeepers at my resorts. That's what happened. Here's the thing. The workers include cooks, housekeepers, servers, and desk clerks, and Trump has said that the seasonal nature of some of his clubs necessitates some temporary jobs that Americans looking for full-time work are reluctant to take. Now, this is where my past experience comes into play, okay? The number one industry, in the state of Florida is hospitality. That is our number one money-making industry here in the United States. Our top employer is hospitality. All throughout the state of Florida, we're a seasonal state, right? I mean, South Florida, obviously, the seasons are way longer than where I live up in Northwest Florida. But either way, we understand the nature of some jobs. We understand that some jobs are temporary seasonal jobs. I have taken those temporary seasonal jobs, in my past when I was in my later years in high school and early in college. I worked at a jet ski rental place. They didn't open till May, and they shut down at the end of August. And I knew that going into that. And when the next summer rolled around, you know where I went back to? Right back to the same job after working a couple other jobs during the rest of the year. That's how the nature of seasonal employment here in the state of Florida works. I know because I've been a part of it. The people who work in these jobs understand that. And typically they do cycle through multiple different jobs throughout the year that they go back to depending on the season, and the employers are okay with that. That's why we have such a good hospitality industry here in the state of Florida. So it's bullcrap that Donald Trump is saying, well, Florida workers, they want to take the jobs. Bull. You didn't want to give it to them. That's what happened. And I can tell you that from experience in the hospitality industry here in the state of Florida. Every employer here knows the nature of seasonal work. They know that they can hire somebody to work September through April, but they will be gone for the months of the summer to go work their seasonal job. But then they'll be back when September rolls around again when the seasonal jobs end in August. They know that. Trump knows that. He made a choice to hire foreign workers after selling us for months that it was going to be buy American, hire American, even though he himself doesn't even do that. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.